Recall round two. Those who failed to recall DA George Gascon the first time say they are now better funded and more determined. With the recent focus on the spike in violent crimes, including homicides in LA County, they believe this time they'll succeed in recalling Gascon. Phil Schuman is live downtown with more. Phil?
Well, the Recall Gascon organizers simply say, in their view, he's soft on crime and criminals. Through a representative, Gascon says that's not the case at all. He's trying to be more progressive, which is the reason he was elected.
In like my son's case, these people are getting away with murder.
Fitting that Desiree Andrade is speaking outside the Hall of Justice, because that's what she wants for the accused killers of her son Julian, 20. He was brutally tortured and murdered in 2018. Only to have DA George Gascon dismiss the so-called special circumstances. She believes he's more concerned with criminals than victims.
My son's case, there's five killers, murderers, and they were all facing life without parole and the death penalty. As soon as George Gascon took office, that's gone. So now they're facing less than 25 years in prison.
Organizers of this latest recall campaign aimed at Gascon say it's taken on added urgency with our spike in homicides, wave of smash and grab and follow-home robberies, no bail policies. They believe it all emboldens criminals. Gascon, a former police officer and San Francisco DA, continues to refuse Fox 11's request for interviews. But he was elected in 2020 on a campaign of reform with statements like this: I have reduced violent crime in every leadership position I've held while pioneering reforms to reduce racial disparities and end mass incarceration.
If we care about ending violence, we have to look for better solutions.
Christine DeBerry is Gascon's former San Francisco chief of staff, founder and executive director of Prosecutors Alliance of California. She says victims must be respected, yes, but the emphasis on punishment is outdated.
I think what's missing here is the argument that punishment is what leads to safety. And we've had almost 4 decades of trying that approach, of using very strict responses to crime, having very heavy punishments for crime, and it has not led us to be the safest nation in the world as it should have.
Well, Alex and Christine, I know this is a subject we've talked about at length. We've repeatedly offered an opportunity for George Gascon to come on and talk about his policies, but DeBerry cites research which says the strongest deterrent to crime is not prosecution, it's not sentencing, it's simply the fear of arrest, which of course is a police function. Live downtown, I'm Phil Schuman, Fox 11 News.